Hi guys, it's your girl B Michelle coming at you with another DIY. So I'm starting with these mirrors. This big one is a 14-inch. I got this one from Michael's. It was about either $9.99 or $7.99, but of course you always want to use your coupons when you go to Michael's as well as Hobby Lobby. And these other two I got from Hobby Lobby. This one is 12.95 inches, and the smallest one is 9.9 inches. So the two from Hobby Lobby are thicker and heavier than the ones from Michael's. But of course, use your coupons. I did get these well while they were on sale, so I always want to use your coupons. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the sticker from the back, and I'm taking off the felt little feet here. And I'm going to spray paint them using the Rustoleum metallic silver on the bottom. Just want to spray paint the back. The 14-inch mirror, I didn't bother to spray it because it's going to be on the bottom, so you won't be able to see that anyway. So I'm also using these acrylic gems. These are from Michael's. These are the pack, the big pack that comes with 5 different shapes, 5 different sizes of gems. They're called decorative fillers. So I'm taking the largest one in the pack and I'm putting a dab of hot glue on it, and I just lay it kind of like on its side and just press it down until it dries. And I'm using the side from where they were manufactured. You see like a little imperfection on it. I'm using that side to put the glue on so you won't be able to see that side. So just glue it down at an angle and it will lie kind of like on its side. I did kind of space these out, probably about the width of like the standard size glue sticks, probably about the length of the glue stick in between each gem, maybe a little bit smaller. And I'm going to go back in and fill it with the next size down gem and in between the two larger gems. I'm just spacing it for now. Then I'm going to go back in and place the next size down in between the two larger gems. So it should start to look like this, and this is how this next size down looks in between the two larger gems. So just continue that pattern. And you can use as many gems as you desire. If you want to fill this in completely, feel free to do that. Next, I flip the mirror over and I'm going to go ahead and place I'm using a plant stand as my base, the legs for this table. And this is a plant stand. I actually got this from Bargain Hunt, but it's by Mainstay, so they sell those at Walmart. So this was $2 at Bargain Hunt. I'm not sure how much it costs in Walmart, but it was $2 when I bought this. And I just spray painted the plant stand using the same spray paint, the Rustoleum metallic silver. And I'm just going around it, just trying to mark out where I need to place the glue. I did try to place it just by lifting it up, but I thought I'd just go ahead and just mark it, and then I can go back in and just trace where I marked with the hot glue. Well, I'm sorry, with the E6000. And of course, I followed up with the hot glue just for an instant stick. I just applied some pressure and I went ahead and flipped it over so I can go ahead and place something on top to weigh it down. And I just used a bowl, a candle holder bowl, the one that's like a fish bowl, and it's filled with those rocks or whatever to give it some weight. So these are the decorative fillers, the acrylic gems that I use, and they come in different shapes. And I also use this vase from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to fill the vase with some of these gems, but I'm only going to be using the ones that's shaped that has a point on both ends. So you have different shapes, different sizes. There's 5 different sizes in here. So I'm going to be filling it with these, and you can also use these if you wanted to put some string in it to do other projects with these as well. Only these 2 styles, the ones that have the points, you can put a string or something in it. So I'm going to use those 2 and fill the vase. So I went ahead and I found the center point of this mirror, and I'm going to go ahead and use the E6000 and follow up with a touch of hot glue so I can go ahead and glue down the vase. And you just want to kind of look at it. You want to stand over it, make sure that you're getting it in the center, and just press it down, and it should look something like this. So these are the two mirrors that I spray painted on the back side, and it does pick up any kind of fingerprints or anything that was there before you paint it. You're going to see all of that once you paint it. So it's okay though. So I go ahead and flip it over, clean the mirror, and I went ahead and placed my vase on the next size up. So using the E6000, follow up with a touch of hot glue and go ahead and place it in the center. And then I followed up with the gems going around the edge of the mirror, just like I did with the first mirror. So just want to repeat those steps. And I'm using the same size gems and I'm spacing them the same way. And this was something I thought about afterwards. You can do this step if you want to or not. I don't really expect these to stay that long because they usually don't last that long on my projects. But these are the Gemstone Stickers from Jot. I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going around the trim of the mirror, the edge of the mirror, and I'm just using a dab of hot glue, and they already have the little sticky stuff on it, but it don't seem to last long even with the hot glue on something like this. So this is optional. You can do it or not do it. So I'm going ahead and I'm placing the mirror on top to see where it can, to center it up basically. So I'm going ahead and drawing a circle so I can know where my center is. And I'm doing that with doing the same step with the top mirror as well, going ahead and finding out where the center point is going to be and just tracing it out so I'll know where to put my glue. So once I have my circles traced, I go ahead and place my E6000, just follow the circle, and then I follow up with a dab of hot glue just so I can get that instant stick. You don't have to use the hot glue if you don't want to. And it may hold better without using the hot glue if you just use the straight E6000. But I do that so I can continue working. Apply some pressure, and I also applied my bowl with the rocks in it to add more weight. I also added more gems to the tops and the bottoms of the vase. Those Jot gems, just added some hot glue and just went around those with those gems from the Dollar Tree. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect all three mirrors. So I have my top mirror and my middle mirror already joined together, and I already have my circle traced. So I'm going to go ahead and add my E6000 and follow up with a dab of hot glue to go ahead and combine the three mirrors. Once you have all of your mirrors placed, you want to let this dry at least for 24 hours to allow that E6000 to cure. So before you move it, you want to make sure it's dry. And I also decided to add some gems to the legs of the plant stand. So I'm taking the largest one and I'm just finding a point where it'll fit without falling through to the other side. And I'm just fitting it in between those spaces on the legs. So take some hot glue and just place it on both sides of the gem and just fit it in there. Then I take the next sides down and just repeat those steps with the three different size gems, the flat top gems. So I did have to open up the second pack of gems in order to do these steps here. So this is optional as well. If you don't want to spend money on an extra pack, you can eliminate this part right here. So I did get these when they were on sale. They were 50% off with the coupon. But they usually have like a 40% off coupon like every day anyway. So, and I also decided to place a gem in the center. So just repeating those steps of placing it on both sides and just fitting it onto the metal. So this is the final look, you guys. I like the way this turned out. This is going to be for a more decorative look. You can use this as a cupcake holder, a cupcake stand, or some kind of treats or whatever, but you can also use this as a table. I'm going to be using mine as a table, and it's not for holding heavy objects. I will tell you that. It is pretty sturdy, but I wouldn't recommend putting really heavy objects on this, considering that these are pieces that are glued down and it may not support a really heavy object. So just putting that out there. I will show you guys with some objects on this table. And also, let me go ahead and tell you, I do have some candle holders on the table, on the on the third shelf. I don't recommend using real candles if you have it placed the way I have it placed on the video, because those candles, the flame from it got really, really hot and you can feel it on the mirror above it. So I wouldn't recommend using real candles on those lower shelves. You can use it on the top, but I wouldn't recommend using it on those lower shelves if the heat goes up the way it did on mine. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Uh, so, so yeah, this is how it turned out, and I really like how it turned out. I did place a light at the bottom of the plant stand. I just slid one of those push lights underneath, and it just gives a glow going down towards the floor. I turned it upside down and just slid it in there. It's not glued down or anything. I can take it out and I'll show you that in a clip too. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also share this video if you want to. If you like what you see here and want to continue to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you for taking the time out to watch my video, and Merry Christmas to everyone. And I hope you guys have a blessed Christmas. Enjoy your family. And until next time, you guys, I'm just going to continue to show you the look. Until next time, bye.